Hola Familia Humanidad, hello Family Humanity, salut la famille de l'humanité. Today we are here at... Where are we? We are at ZACPETEN, un sitio archeologico, a archaeological site that is not excavated at all, but that has a important history in the Maya history. So let me show you around a little bit. El Parque Municipal de ZACPETEN. And we are also on the side of the Lago Petenitza. So now I'm going to show you around. The more that I can, the more that there is to see. And I'm going to tell you also, family, the story of ZACPETEN. Whoa. All right, so here we are on top of the first pyramid. Let me prove it to you. Down there we have one step, two step. So you go whoop, whoop, and then another one, and then platform, and then we have another one. So this is the typical construction of the Maya step pyramid. So now I'm pretty sure we are entering the central plaza of ZACPETEN. It's, oh wow, there's a nice view over there. Let me get there. So this is the central plaza. You can see there's another pyramid down there. This is the central plaza. Now let me show you the view of when we are on top of the central plaza, how we see the lake Petenitza. Hope those plants are not like you know what I mean. Whew, because my legs are in fire right now. This is the lake Petenitza. And we are at the archaeological site of ZACPETEN. Let's continue to visit a little bit. So right here we can see what I believe that used to be a quarries. So this is where they would come to pick up the rock to build their wonderful structures and pyramid. And I'm pretty sure on the side there's a structure, but you need a lot of imagination. So this would be the quarries. And then let's continue over there. Maybe we will have a better view. This right there, this right there, and this right there are all monuments, structures, pyramids. So this could almost for sure be a plaza. Let me show you. So this is one monument. This is another. And we have another one. Right here. This is another one. And we can better see this one now. So to a lot of those Maya sites where there's no archaeologists that done any work, no excavation has been done, you need to know about the Maya story, you need to know about the Maya architecture, and have visions in your head, because you need to use a lot of imagination to reconstruct those sites. Hola Familia Humanidad! It's your brother Wallace. So now, right behind me, what you see is a pyramid. Under the roots, under some earth. This is how it is everywhere here in ZACPETEN and every Maya site that hasn't been excavated. But still, I have some information about ZACPETEN. ZACPETEN is located really close to REMATE, the little village. It's on the edge of the Lago SALPETEN. I made a mistake later in the video. You'll see I say it's the Lago Petenitza, but it's the Lago Salpeten. And this site was first occupied around 1000 BC, so in the middle pre-classic era. It was first called Salpeten because of the lago, and now a lot of archaeologists call this site ZACPETEN. I don't know why they changed it. This site was the second capital of the Kowoj Maya after they decided to abandon Topokshte, another site that I visited, another video that I've posted that you can watch and learn and understand the connection between ZACPETEN and Topokshte. ZACPETEN was a Maya site that was continuously abandoned and reoccupied. So during the pre-classic, the classic, the terminal classic, it was always abandoned, reoccupied. But it was occupied in a period where not many sites were occupied, which is in the post-classic. The last Maya to occupy this site were the Kowoj Maya. They came from Topokshte, which were their old capital, and then they came here in ZACPETEN, and also they came from Mayapang, another site in the Yucatan Peninsula. So around the 15th century, when Topokshte and Mayapan was abandoned, they came here in ZACPETEN. This is where they survived until the Spaniards found them. So it was like the last chance, the last hope to make it through that big war against the Spaniards that were trying to just conquer every Maya site. When the Kowoj Maya came from Mayapan, they also brought with them their unique pottery style and also their unique pyramid structure. So it's really interesting, this site, because when almost every Maya site were abandoned and collapsed completely, no more people were living there. Here in ZACPETEN, they were flourishing. So during the early Spaniards' conquest, we're talking in the 16th century, 17th century, they survived. They passed through that early phase of the Spanish conquest, and they flourished. They built a lot of structures. So the Kowoj Maya were maybe one of the last Maya civilization until in 1697 the Spaniards found them and conquered ZACPETEN. Archaeologists were able to understand that this site here was divided in 6 different alphabetic group. So A, B, and C were the ceremonial group, where D, E, and F were the residential group. The only inscription they were able to read here in ZACPETEN was in the group B, and it refers to a link with Tikal, which is only 25 kilometers away from ZACPETEN. We don't know at which period it was built or erected, but this is the only inscription that they found here in ZACPETEN. that concludes the story of ZACPETEN and all the information I was able to find. But in resume, it was one of the last sites to be occupied by the Kowoj Maya. It was like a surviving area, and it was the second capital of the Kowoj after they decided to move from Topokshte to be more secured here in ZACPETEN. So Topokshte and Mayapang, they all regroup here, probably from the same group, the Kowoj. So Family Humanity, muchas gracias para escuchar el video. Thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned something. I hope that I gave you some knowledge. Yo te daré conocimiento un poco porque yo estudiar más los mayas civilización porque es un pasión para mí. I want to share all the knowledge that I have with you guys. And being at sites like this that doesn't have a lot of excavation, that tiny amount of people know exist, is a lot of value for you because you can connect all the dots after. If you listen to all the video, especially, now you're like an Mayanist. You're like an expert of the Maya civilization. So if you like that video, click that little like button and that subscribe button also. I think there's a bell on the side. It makes a bing sound when I post a video. So you might as well click it because I'm just about to edit a lot of video, 20 plus video, and I will start posting them every week. So Family Humanity, you stay blessed. Thank you for listening. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful like you are. I love how you are naturally, without anything to cover your face, to change your style. I love you naturally, divinely, that you were born. The best, purest form that you are. And you stay like that and become so ordinary that you become extraordinary. Love you. See you in the next video. Hasta pronto. Maybe hard to imagine, but here we are on top of a structure or a platform. You can see, I will try to show you better, but here we have this level, then it goes down, then there's another platform. See this one, go down, have this one. So yeah, nothing is excavated, so imagination is your best friend here.